Okay, we're gonna do something a little bit different. As you can probably tell, I am kind of elevated, but since Trisha Paytas posted her video, I wanted to come on here and kind of talk about everything that she accused Colleen of. Now, I'm getting sick of talking about Colleen as well, you guys, but it's just like every day there's more and more and more coming out about her. There's like allegations of like racism and all kinds of different things. And I want to talk about that in this video. So if you're here for that, stay tuned.
Colleen is the best because she needs 10 of these fans. She is the most hateful, shadiest. I love her. Like whenever we hang out, literally the first words out of her mouth are, okay, like what do you got? Who do you hate? Who's next? Like just going in on everybody.
In these texts, there's also friends of hers. They showed the viewing parties that were talked about to make fun of me. They did viewing parties of my adult content to make fun of me. And there's a friend of hers who I actually met as well back in 2018 with his face posing next to explicit images of me.
We all sat around in her family room and played this game Hot Seat, and everyone has to sit in a chair in the front of the room, and then the group can ask them 3 questions, whatever questions it is. It doesn't matter. You can ask them, how much money did you make last year? You can ask them, are you a virgin? Did you brush your teeth today? Doesn't matter. 3 questions. And Colleen asked me the first question. She says, did you really not know that your lipsticks had fuzzies on them?
Whoever wrote it probably didn't think anyone would ever see it.
I hope that nobody else ever does see it.
Can you pick me up? I'm scared.
How rude to bring up someone's body. Like, no one should ever talk about anyone's body ever, I don't think. I think it's completely inappropriate and wrong, and every body size and shape is beautiful.
Okay, so Trisha Paytas uploaded her video about 2 days ago, and I wanted to wait to see what the reaction was because I did have a viral tweet where I pretty much said that I was proud of Trisha Paytas for speaking up for all the things that Colleen has done and what she said about her and all of that, and pretty much just disavowing Colleen, right? That's pretty much what I think everyone wanted, but I put out this tweet. I said that I was proud of Trisha, and a lot of people took that as me like downplaying anything that Trisha's been accused of or caught of in the past, which is just simply not the case at all. Like, you can be proud of someone and doing something that you think shows growth, because at the end of the day, Trisha knew that that video that she posted was going to get a ton of views. She knew that people were going to be tuned into it. She knew that a lot of people were going to judge her. She knew that a lot of people don't like her. She has all these people on these Reddit forums and Threaded posts. You guys, I'm elevated. You guys, I don't know if they're after Colleen or what, but all these people on Reddit that absolutely hate her and dissect every single thing that she does, right? So you have to take into account that not only her doing this to speak up for herself, she's also going to get a ton of heat, right? And I've seen a lot of people saying that Trisha's not genuine or whatever. Listen, I'm not trying to be ugly or mean or anything, but a broken clock is right twice a day, right? Good people can do bad things and bad people can do good things. And I'm not saying that Trisha Paytas is a bad person, but Trisha has a past. And I think that people are trying to like mince things together when in reality, 2 things can be true at once. Trisha can do a good thing and speak up and share her experience with Colleen. And she can also be wrong for the things that she's done in the past. Now, I'm not going to comment on that. It's not my place to comment on the racism and stuff because Trisha does have a very like seriously sordid past with racist things. She's addressed it, but I don't know if she's addressed it in a way that would make everyone happy. So, I mean, it's up to you to decide how you feel about that type of thing. I'm not going to get on here and try to preach that Trisha's this changed person because I don't know Trisha like that, right? But what I can speak to and what I can comment on is the fact that I know that Trisha does genuinely care about hurting people's feelings, at least a little bit. In my experiences with her and me talking to her privately a few times, I know that she does feel bad for some of the things that she's done in the past because she's told me this much. We've talked about some things. So with that said, Trisha may be a bad guy to some people, but in this situation specifically about Colleen and how she treated her and everything that she put her through with like sharing her like nudes and stuff. Do you know how degrading that is? That is revenge porn. I've had that happen to me, maybe not in this capacity, but I do know that there was people sharing my nudes and stuff and laughing at me. Like it takes a lot from a person. It's really a blow to the ego when somebody that you think is your friend would do something like that to you. You know what I mean? So this kind of did humanize Trisha in a way that I really didn't think about before, because at the end of the day, Trisha has had this happen to her on multiple accounts. People always backstab her. They always talk about her looks. They always talk about her weight, when it's just simply not fair. I don't understand why all these people that are affiliated to Hollywood, or affiliated with Hollywood rather, are just pretentious, like self-absorbed assholes, and they shit on every single other person that doesn't like align with them directly. At this point, it's almost like the Olympics of who can be the shittiest person. You know what I mean? Because in the past, we've had Jeffree Star do this to Trisha. I'm sure there's other people that have done this to Trisha, and I can't think of them right now, but you guys let me know down below, because I know there are other people that have done this same exact thing to Trisha. And in this situation, just this situation, I feel like there should be a lot more grace given to her, because it takes a lot to put 10 toes down on the ground and be like, look, this is my stance on this. I'm making a hard boundary. Colleen crossed that boundary, and now I have to cut her off, because it did take Trisha a while to do this, and she addressed why it took her so long in her video. You know what I mean? And I even agree, like if Trisha would have probably went in and said, you know what, I've done this, this, and this, and I apologize for that. I understand how serious this is and how awful these things can be perceived and what kind of light it painted me in, and apologize for it. People would eat that shit up. And you know what? At the end of the day, Trisha really doesn't have anything to lose, because these people are going to talk anyway. So I'm hoping that maybe Trisha Paytas will actually end up opening up even more about Colleen and sharing some of her experiences. Because if you guys watch the intro to this video, Shane Dawson said exactly what kind of person Colleen Ballinger is. And look, Shane Dawson and Trisha Paytas fell out over Jeffree Star. It's so crazy how all this stuff is like connected, but it's not, but it is. And it's really honestly just disheartening that people like Colleen and James Charles have gotten away with this type of shit for years, and it's went unchecked, and the people that checked them recanted. Like, it's just a vicious cycle of people getting away with shitty behavior, treating other people as if they're beneath them or something. Because I'll tell you right now, Trisha Paytas is a much better person than me, because if Colleen would have done that shit to me and I knew for 100% fact that she did it, I would have dragged the shit out of her. If I knew the people that did all this to me, like personally, there is no stooping to their level. I'm going below them. I'm going all the way to the core of the earth, hell on earth, if I have to. Because if you are nasty to me, I'm going to be nasty as fuck back to you.
Because if you dare, you'll see the glare of everyone you burned just to get there. It's coming back around. So someone who is awful and makes up rumors and talks smack and is awful and mean, everyone they've burned, they're gonna have to face someday, because karma is real, in the sense that, you know, whether you believe in woo-woo karma, like there's some like person or God or universe or just life or something, make sure to go like, take note, that person's not nice, if you believe that. Or if you believe just like karma in the sense that, like, if you're a good person, good things can happen, and if you're a bad person, you know, that's going to catch up to you.
The irony, her literally saying what is playing out, how her career is ending now. Like, she wrote this, like, she manifested this. I truly do believe that Colleen Ballinger is a horrible person. If she can do this to so many people, teenagers, adults, all these different people, and look them in their face and just act like everything's okay, and then upload a song to apologize or even address it, because that was not an apology. Let's be honest. Let's keep it like a stack real quick. Colleen knew that this was the end of her career, and I've heard a lot of people saying that they think that she's going to address it. I don't think she's going to say anything else. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past. I don't think she will, and if she doesn't, her career's over. But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you made it this far, it's super hot here in Texas today. Leave me a sun emoji, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.